In the deepest corners of forgotten lands, where no machines hum and no synthetic chemicals touch the earth, ancient farmers cultivated crops so vibrant their soil never failed them. They didn't use packaged nutrients or factory-made solutions. They created something far more powerful and organic fertilizer that modern labs still can't fully replicate. This wasn't just farming, it was alchemy, and it began with fire. Picture a clearing in a primeval forest, the air thick with humidity, the ground carpeted with decaying leaves, and the sweet smell of rot. Here, the Guevaro and other indigenous tribes had a peculiar ritual. They gathered fallen leaves, dead wood, old crops, stalks, anything the forest discarded. Then they burned it slowly, carefully not to destroy, but to transform. The result, a black, porous mass, was not just ash. It was biochar, a form of charcoal that held nutrients like a sponge. This wasn't your average campfire. It was a controlled burn, an ancient recipe where fire was the alchemist, transforming waste into wealth. But the magic didn't end there. This biochar wasn't just stockpiled. It was mixed with other ingredients, decayed plants, animal waste, and even crushed bones. Together they formed a dark material full of life. It looked like burnt offerings to our modern eyes, but to them it was the foundation of fertility, and its impact was profound. When applied to fields, this mixture spurred incredible growth. Crops exploded with energy, as the land itself seemed to heal, becoming more fertile with each passing season. Compared to today's superphosphate, which provides a quick boost but drains the earth over time, this ancient fertilizer nourished the land in the long term. It didn't just feed the plants, it fed the soil, making it richer, not just in nutrients, but in structure. It improved water retention, aeration, and even the balance of microorganisms. The soil became a thriving ecosystem, not a depleted resource. The wisdom behind this practice wasn't just about nutrients, though. It was about understanding the land, not as a static resource, but as a dynamic organism, a living, breathing entity that responds to care and rejuvenates with the right touch. However, the creation of this fertilizer was not a quick process. The mixture wasn't immediately used. It was buried in clay pits for weeks, even months, to ferment naturally. During this time, microbes multiplied, fungi grew, and the jungle heat activated every living element inside the soil. This wasn't just compost, it was life, reborn, ready to nourish the earth and ensure bountiful harvests. So what was the end product? What came out of this mixture after fermentation? The answer lies in the rich, dark soil that has captivated the attention of scientists and historians alike. It's not just any soil. It's a testament to the agricultural prowess of ancient civilizations. This isn't some mythical elixir, but a real phenomenon found across continents. Terra preta, or dark earth, is a type of soil found in various parts of the world. It's characterized by its unusual fertility, high carbon content, and unique properties that have baffled scientists for years. Its origins can be traced back to various indigenous cultures, each with their own techniques and beliefs surrounding its creation. For example, the Munduruku people in Brazil have a tradition of creating fertile mounds, known as roca, which are rich in nutrients and support diverse ecosystems. These mounds are not just a part of their agricultural practices, but also hold cultural significance, representing a deep connection to the land. Similarly, the Maya of Central America developed sophisticated agricultural systems that included raised beds and the use of natural fertilizers. These methods allowed them to cultivate a wide variety of crops, including staple foods like maize and beans, as well as cacao and other valuable commodities. Across the globe, the Noak culture in Nigeria had a tradition of using charcoal and ash as fertilizers. Recognizing their value in enriching the soil and improving crop yields, this practice not only helped sustain their agricultural production, but also contributed to the preservation of soil fertility over time. What's fascinating is that these traditions were developed independently in different parts of the world, showcasing a shared understanding of the importance of soil health and fertility. Despite using different materials and techniques, the end results, the terra preta soils, exhibit remarkable similarities in their nutrient content, structure, and ability to support thriving ecosystems. These ancient agricultural practices hold valuable lessons for modern agriculture. They demonstrate that it's possible to achieve sustainable and productive farming systems without the use of synthetic fertilizers or pesticides. By learning from these indigenous cultures, We can develop more eco-friendly and culturally appropriate solutions to the challenges of feeding a growing population while preserving the health of our planet. But the brilliance of this ancient technique doesn't stop there. It's not just about what went into the mixture, but also about when it was applied. There was no reliance on artificial timing. Instead, the rhythm of nature dictated the schedule. Imagine a lush, dense jungle where day and night are locked in a perpetual embrace. The sun may seem elusive, but the humidity hangs heavy, shrouding the forest floor in a perpetual state of dampness. Here in this world of green, the concept of time takes on a different meaning. Time becomes a fluid entity, a living, breathing element that ebbs and flows with the cycles of nature. In this realm, the distinction between night and day blurs, giving way to a more intuitive understanding of time. Time becomes less of a rigid tick-tock on the clock and more of a gentle sway to the rhythm of the earth. The absence of a clear day-night cycle leads to a more natural, slower-paced existence. Life here unfolds at a slower pace, mirroring the unhurried growth of the jungle itself. The relentless march of time seems to soften, allowing for a more harmonious coexistence with nature. In this timeless expanse, the ancient tribes followed a different drummer, attuned to the subtle cues of the jungle. Their understanding of time was not based on the position of the sun, but on the whispers of the wind, the murmur of the streams, and the heartbeat of the earth. For them, time was not a master, but a companion, guiding them in subtle ways that only those attuned to nature can perceive. And this understanding permeated every aspect of their lives, especially their agricultural practices. The application of their unique fertilizer was not a random event, but a carefully considered action timed to perfection. They didn't rely on calendars or digital reminders. Instead, they read the signs of the earth, the subtle shifts in temperature, the behavior of local wildlife, and the rhythms of the rain. It was a delicate dance, a conversation between humans and nature, where the language was understood intuitively. For instance, they might choose to apply the fertilizer during the waning moon phase when the soil is most receptive, or after a light rain when the earth is moist and ready to absorb the nutrients. Each application was a deliberate choice aimed at maximizing the benefits of the fertilizer and ensuring the soil remained healthy and fertile. This intimate knowledge of the land allowed them to achieve extraordinary results. Their crops flourished not just because of the quality of the fertilizer, but also because of the perfect timing of its application. It was a testament to their deep understanding of nature's cycles and their ability to harmonize their actions with the rhythms of the earth. This ancient practice of aligning human activities with the natural cycles of the earth holds profound implications for modern agriculture. In an era marked by industrial farming and reliance on technology, it serves as a reminder of the wisdom embedded in traditional practices. The success of these ancient tribes in cultivating fertile soil without the aid of modern tools or scientific knowledge is a testament to the effectiveness of this approach. By embracing a more intuitive and nature-aligned approach to agriculture, we can learn to minimize our impact on the environment while maximizing the health and productivity of our crops. It's a call to re-examine our relationship with the natural world and to rediscover the timeless wisdom that nature holds. After all, perhaps the most vital ingredient in this ancient fertilizer wasn't the biochar or the plant matter, but the respect and understanding for the land itself. The tribes didn't just till the soil, they cultivated a bond with the earth, one that ensured the land's fertility for generations. This wasn't about brute force or unnatural concoctions. It was about balance, patience, and harmony. A lesson for us all in an age where quick fixes often overshadow long-term sustainability. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the past, we uncover not just forgotten techniques, but a way of life. The story of this ancient fertilizer is more than just a tale of agricultural innovation. It's a tribute to a worldview that saw the land as a partner, not a resource.